Glad to see everybody back here. This is the glorious one himself, Eric Noretto, alongside Jay Carwile,
Hey guys.
welcoming you to the season premiere of Jay's Garage. So this is the second season, technically. I've been working on some things over just the last couple days to make sure that we are trying to bring to you a little better quality than what we've had in the past. So Jay and I have ventured out a little bit. We've taken the stuff with us places. We've gotten some input, and hopefully the next season that we're going to offer you here, which is going to start tomorrow, is going to be a much better experience for the viewers and Jay and I as well. So what I'm going to do now is kind of like what I always do. I need to, just in case anybody comments, I need to pop open my Facebook and all that. If you really could just do me a favor and let me know if you can hear me all right, and let me know if you can hear Jay all right. We're still kind of testing the waters with these with the radios.
The new
What
headsets.
is this thing? It's a
The new
headset. Thank you.
headsets.
Yes.
We're
Thank you.
getting them
So,
all figured out.
yeah, just if you could just say, "Yep, we can hear you." Okay. If you and if we can't, if you can't, let us know. Let's see. We've got about halfway on both of them, so hopefully we're loud enough for everybody. If not, we can definitely take the time right now with your help to change it. So there's a lot of stuff that is going to be going on. First, as you can see, there's kind of a new look to the Jay's Garage G1 TV kind of outlook here. So we're going to really move to make sure that, like I said, the performance quality is better. I had everything a little clustered over the last year or so. Jay and I have had a year or so to grow with this, and we're ready to hopefully expand a little bit. The last time you heard from us was from the 2021 New Year's and 9'9" ball tournament, in which Abram Shea defeated Mason Cook in the finals by a score of 6-5. I think. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah, I
that.
think it was 6-5.
Yeah. But I'm almost done sharing this stuff. I just got to make sure that I'm got to share it to the Jay's Garage Facebook page. If you're not a member of that, please make sure that you go to Jay's Garage, a garage for all pool players, and that way you can check out all the cool stuff that we got going in there. Let's see, more options. Sharing a group. So in the meantime, when I'm doing this, Jay, go ahead and talk about
Yeah.
your experiences over the last year with Jay's Garage. It's your house. Talk to us about it.
Well, it took off faster than either of us I think expected.
That's
I
true.
mean, seeing as how it all started after a bet between two friends of ours in here over their hair and their beard,
Yeah.
and it's really grown from there. It's been an amazing road.
Yeah, I completely agree. Do you mind all the people being at your house?
No,
Yeah,
I mean, whenever everybody respects, realize it that it is a personal property. It
mm-hmm,
is my garage. Just,
mm-hmm.
respect everybody that's in here. Respect other people. And, I mean, respect yourselves. Clean up. Stuff like that, I mean, I
Yeah,
really don't have any problems.
we've had some issues this year, definitely with the cleanup piece. People have forgotten that this is a home. It's not a bar. So there's a couple things that we can go ahead and go over here. First things first, we got to give a shout out to somebody definitely special, and that is our man Caleb Baxter. So what you've been watching for the last year, if it wasn't for Caleb, it definitely wouldn't have come to fruition. We've got two wonderful cameras in here that you're able to see any performances going on in here, and we have to thank Caleb for that. And if you ever need anything, give this guy a call. He handles locksmithing stuff. He handles security stuff. The video surveillance that we have on our tables are high quality security cameras, and they're pretty cool. I've been able to figure them out a little bit. We've got like some zoom in qualities of them that we can work with and all kinds of things like that. So huge shout out to Caleb for that. We do appreciate him checking in with us. And he asks us every once in a while, hey, are you guys still using those cameras? And
Yep.
yeah, we are. And he goes, okay, good, just checking. But he leaves him here for us, and if it wasn't for him, this venture wouldn't have started. So with that being said, I'm going to scroll into something that I have been working on. As many of you know, I am a billiards instructor, and I have been for, oh man, I can't believe it. I think it's going to be 8 years. I can't believe it. Let's just say about 4 of those I probably shouldn't have been one. and then the other four, I would probably say that I'm worth a darn nowadays. But I am in the process of still creating, of course, my own billiards academy. It has been something that I've been thinking about for a year, maybe a little longer than that. And I just want to encourage all of you that if any of you have any questions, I am not God's gift to pool by any means, but I am someone who researches quite a lot. So if you have any questions regarding your pool game, come talk to me, and hopefully through the Genesis, I can lead you to your revelation and the ability that you so desire. So in this season premiere, Jay and I have talked about over the last year, we've had a lot of people in and out, and we've noticed some things that we like, some things that we don't like, and we're gonna first go to the challenge match rules, what we expect out of the people here in the garage.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one, you guys got to get a hold of us if you're going to want to do something in here. There is such thing as a lock on the garage. So if you just decide to, hey, I want to go shoot, my chances are you're not going to be able to get in here.
Probably not.
Um, number two is probably the biggest one for Jay and I. If you have trash, pick it up. It's
Definitely.
we invite you to come in here. We love the commentating piece, and we love doing everything like that. But if you're gonna trash Jay's garage, you're probably not going to be able to come back into Jay's garage. So please make sure that you remember that it is somebody else's home. Number three, which is a pretty big thing, I will be very actively looking for what I would call a big match per month, and this is something that I would really like to get going in the area. Because of Pontiac being in such a neutral location, I'm about an hour from Peoria, but I'm also about an hour from Chicago. So I think personally, for some fantastic bar table pool, Jay's Garage is the place to be. We've got a good setup here. We've got music that can be played. If it is a big matchup, we can allow people to come in and sit down and watch. We've got the whole 9 yards in here. So we're going to be working on trying to find some players who are going to quote put up or shut up when it comes to these big matches. Number four, and it's another crucial one too. Everybody can't forget what season it is and what season it has been for well over a year now.
Right.
If you are going to bring people in here, please let us know ahead of time. Do not bring 10 people in here without telling us. That's a no-no in 2021. At least until we get the all clear. The COVID thing looks like it is on its way out.
Right.
But it's not out yet, so we need to make sure that we're keeping everybody as safe as humanly possible.
That and it keeps the police away.
Yeah, that's amen to that. With that being said, if you want to schedule a challenge match, you go ahead and contact myself or Jay. I believe I just had someone send me a Facebook message just about a half hour ago, and I'll get back with them in a minute. But we already do have one scheduled. We have the season premiere challenge match that's going to come tomorrow. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But now we'll move on to one big thing that we didn't have in the beginning that we have now is a second pool table.
Yeah.
So we are able to run tournaments in here, and Jay and I have been running very successful tournaments in here. So we're going to get to the tournament rules. If like I said, Pontiac is a very neutral ground. I haven't really had many out-of-towners come.
We've had a few,
but not many.
No.
I've had some people from Pontiac say, or from Peoria say, "Hey, I'm going to come out," but then they've had to cancel. I've had, I think, 2 people, from like further up north said that they were going to come down, but then they wound up canceling.
Yep.
But just there are only 2 tables, and it doesn't matter what game we play. I normally try to alternate between 8-ball and 9-ball. We try to do 2 Fridays a month. but I can't guarantee that. But what I can guarantee you is that there will be one tournament in here at least one Friday a month, and there
And
will
one
be
Saturday.
a larger tournament on a Saturday too. And normally the Saturday tournaments, they're a little longer races. We've run some straight race, we've run some handicap formats, and they've been successful. The
I think a
straight
lot of
race,
people like the handicap
yeah,
ones for the 9 ball,
yeah,
definitely.
and what we've noticed is normally the truth. The straight races, normally the
Yep.
stronger player prevails. But the handicapped,
Yeah. We've had some of the lower
yeah,
handicap guys that are up there.
yep, we've
That,
had some of the lower handicaps walk out with some cash,
oh
but
yeah.
we've also had some good players outrun
Yep.
the nuts.
That's
So
true.
I mean, it's just depends on the day, really. But number three, with there being people in here, if you can't keep the peace, leave or don't come.
Right.
That's just one of the big things.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
I
start
said,
mouthing off and
you know,
talking crap to other people and stuff.
yeah, and
Just don't do it.
if
We're in here
you're
to have a good time.
if you're someone who you feel you are a difficult individual, Jay's Garage is probably not the place for you. It's just we're a good group of people. We come to play pool, and oh Troy, jump in a box, but I want a 10-ball match. I can play anytime now. I'm on days. Troy, I'm sure
Troy,
we can.
whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm sure we can make that
We
happen,
can have a
man.
rematch of me and you if you want to, buddy.
Yep, and I mean the big thing with the challenge matches is, we just want to make sure that, and I mean it's no disrespect to anyone in the building, but because Troy brought it up, I'm just gonna get it out of there. We don't really want two APA threes shooting a race to 20.
No.
I mean that's just
It
not
takes too
good.
long.
Yeah, it's not good for business by any means.
Well, that, and we're in here for
Now
10
I
hours
will
at
I
that
will
point.
say this: we do have two pool tables.
Yes, we
If
do.
there wants to be two challenge matches going on at the same time,
We can do it.
we can run a challenge match going on. We can focus on one more than the other. When another person's racking, we can bounce
Yep.
back and forth. But what you're going to see as well is we don't have to bounce back and forth anymore. And I've been working really hard to make sure that I've given you a setup to where that doesn't happen. But again, um, if you can't keep the peace, just don't bother us. Jay and I are
Right.
two relaxed guys. I don't get paid to run the tournaments. There's really no money added, but at the same time, it's good time to play some pool. We do get some good players in the house.
Yes, we do.
This is more, if you love to play pool, you come to Jay's Garage. If
Right.
you're wanting to win some money, Jay's Garage might not be the place for you.
Unless you find somebody you want to gamble for a lot of money, then we can set it up.
Yep. So also too, number four, I can't stress enough. Please pick up your trash. But again, with the number four as well, if we are not a bar. Obviously, if you want to have some adult beverages, you need to bring your own. But you need to make sure that you can barely hear me. Well, that's not good. Let's try to
Well, let's see if we can fix that.
turn up the notches just a little bit. Let me know. Let me get a balance here. You know what? I'm actually just gonna go up to half on that. Let's just see
All right.
if that works louder or not. So let me know. Let me know, Mike. Appreciate the feedback on that. But you got to make sure, guys, that you're drinking responsibly. We don't want any DUIs. We don't want any accidents, anything like that. We're all for
No,
having a good
definitely
time, but let's not let it get out of hand. So Friday night max players, I've decided I have tried and tried and tried to involve more people on a Friday night. And unless if we want to get out of here at 4:15 in the morning, it is
not.
impossible. You would think, right? Let's run a
Well,
9-ball tournament. It'll go quicker.
oh,
Nope.
nope.
It does not by any means. So Friday night max players, 16.
Yes.
Saturday, and I should change that. It's not going to be Saturday night. This is going to be an event
Yeah,
that's going to go on during the day.
yeah, we can start
Well,
earlier in the day.
we're
We
going to
can,
start about 2 o'clock, 3
yeah.
o'clock, something like that. It's not going to be like an 11 o'clock in the morning kind of thing. Uh, but
And
tell
usually
you
on
what.
Saturday nights, sometimes on Friday nights too, we order pizza.
Yep. Yep.
Or we order food. We all get together, we chip in a little bit, and we'll order a bunch of food in here for everybody to eat too.
Absolutely. So just keep that in mind. That we do have expectations that we need everybody to follow. But other than that, we're going to move on to the next piece here, and that is we need to talk about sponsors for a second.
Definitely.
So here's the big thing about sponsorships. We need you. This is something that if Jay and I want to be successful at it, we 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 would like to do some things. Our goal from the get go when we really started doing this. And this is more personally my goal, really, than Jay's. But I just think it would be totally cool to get two professional players in here
Well,
to
that's
spend
been
a
our goal
weekend.
the whole time.
Yeah, it has been, and it hasn't changed. We
No.
still haven't gotten it yet. But just to be totally honest, we haven't raised the money to do it.
Right.
It's sitting there. But I need a certain amount, and we're halfway there.
We are.
We're over halfway there.
True.
But we still got to make sure that we're trying to get that in. So that's what the sponsorships are for. They allow us to do things. They allow us to grow. We're going to be working on advertising a little more this year.
Yep.
So during the matches, the challenge matches, we're going to ask for donations. You don't got to donate a lot.
Right.
Send $1 to my PayPal.
Yeah.
Something like that. It just says, hey, thanks for giving us something to watch. Whatever the case is, we're not asking for $50 a person or anything like that. But what we're asking for is support and a little bit of help.
Yep.
So,
we want to bring in like a big challenge match.
Yeah,
like,
and meet
Justin
and greets.
Bergman and somebody, and meet and greets.
All
and,
kinds of things like that. That's our goal. My goal since starting kind of running the billiard show in the area has to always create exposure to the players that were in town, to the exposure of out of town.
Right.
And so far, so good. It's been absolutely amazing ride, but we're not done yet.
Nope.
This is definitely a brand new adventure, and we'll be able to definitely do that, but as long as we have your help. We need you. If for people who see this and people who are watching, I am going to probably contact people. Yes, I'm going to solicit myself. I'm going to ask for some help. And the worst that you can say is no, I suppose. But I figure for, 1 year of advertisement, what I'm going to ask probably isn't too much.
Right.
So, with that being said, keep that in the back of your minds. If anybody knows anybody that is a billiard player that would love to sponsor G1 TV and Jay's Garage, have them contact myself or Jay, and we'll be able to take it from there. So now we get to the highlight, the season premiere, which is starting tomorrow. So we've got an awesome matchup set up for you tomorrow, and we've got it set up between Frank Pulliam and Jim Doppler. Just a little bit of detail into these guys. These guys have known each other for a long time. They are two local players, but what Jay and I look forward to is that they are two extremely even pool players. It is not really something that you're going to see. I guess I shouldn't say that. There could be potential for a runaway.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. With the alternate break, we definitely run into a potential for something that's a little more even, because nobody can really run away with the match unless if dry breaks happen. But this is definitely a race to 10. Frank reached out to our local pool page asking if anybody wanted to set up a match for a little more than a friendly wager, and Jim said, you know what, I'll step up. So we're going to look forward to that. That is right during your work week. That is at 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yep.
Both these guys have the day off, and I am a teacher. It is my last day of spring break tomorrow, so we are really excited to bring you this
Yep. I don't
this
shoot league until 7
new
o'clock
venture.
tomorrow
Yep,
night, so.
it'll be definitely done in plenty of time. So the last piece that I do mention, now that I'm looking at my setup here, I guess there is something that I do want to talk to you about. Many of you do tune in to the G1 Showdown, which is something that I created originally between two pool leagues that I ran, but unfortunately I am only down to one league. So what I did is I reached out to Tony Gum, who is the owner of Breakers Bar and Grill in Clinton, Illinois, and he has agreed. We're going to finish the format. The format is not set in stone yet, but we are going to bring you the 4th annual G1 Showdown live from Breakers Bar and Grill. And that time hasn't been set up yet. Normally, it is always the first weekend in January, and you'll be hearing more about that probably in October, November, something along those lines. But normally, that gets a lot of viewership,
Oh
and
yeah.
it is something pretty cool. A Moscone style format in 8 ball between two teams trying to get it done in one day. Races to 3, but 11 points. So, and that's bar table pool. So it'll be a huge deal. I personally think because it's the first time that we've really done something like this from an area that is longer than 25 minutes away.
Right.
This is the caliber is going to be most likely very different.
Yep.
And it's going to be a extreme exposure for some of the players in these situations that, a race to 3, anybody can win. But if you're playing a really good player, chances are you're probably not going to win.
Right.
So anyway, Jay, do you have anything to add? Because that's all I've got.
Not really. I mean, I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah, we got a nice little setup. Oh, I forgot to mention. So I was telling you guys, we were having a struggle. I was having a struggle when I was setting up our programming to create kind of a dual experience to where we can watch both these cameras at the same time. And I've got both the cameras set on Jay's table right now. Mine table's out of the picture, but I'm going to scroll down here. And so you can see, this is what you'll be looking at from now on. Two totally different camera angles. The other camera angle will definitely be over my table,
Yeah.
but it'll be over it literally about the same. So this is 10 times better than anything that we've had so far. So like I said, when we're running 2 challenge matches, it's going to be really easy to call the action now. It's going to be very visible. We won't have to be wondering, what ball is that? What ball is this? Now we're going to be able to see them, and based on, the shot or whatever, we'll be able to take a zoom in using the other cameras and such.
The reason
like
we
that.
don't have it on his table right now, though, we've got both on mine, is because we had the garage door open, getting some wind through here. It's so nice out. There's no reason to leave the garage all shut up.
Yep. So big thing is I can't stress enough to the sponsorships. If you are someone who supports pool and you thoroughly have enjoyed in the past what Jay and I have done, please reach out to us and let's try to set up. Let's get something going so we can really help our goal of getting a match here, because that won't just help us, that'll help the community.
Right.
And that's really what we're gearing towards. So I tell you what, if I only got 5 people watching, so I'm sure many other people will see this, but that's okay. To the 5 people who are watching, we appreciate you sitting through the entire time listening to Jay and I talk.
Yes, we do.
But if you've got any questions, feel free to contact Jay if you've got his number. My number is a little more obtainable.
Right.
It's been out there for so long, send me a Facebook message, whatever the case is, and we'll try our best to get you going into season 2 of Jay's Garage. So hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful Sunday. Make sure you get outside and cook out tonight. That's something that we definitely need to be doing when the weather's good to us, because it is the springtime. Who knows when the weather's going to drop down to about 30 degrees again and stick there for a couple days. So
right.
If it's nice out, make sure that you're getting out there and getting some fresh air. So hope everybody has a great day, and we will talk